if you guys can see this, it is thin. Like, not to say this the right way, back in the day, like when my grandparents were farming this, they would never have cut this. Never in a million years. There is nothing there. Absolutely nothing. You will now see what this Kuhn rake does. And I totally understand. From this, you can see that, to usable windrows. And that doesn't seem like much, but to go from that to that is unbelievable. I am just in total awe of how freaking good this thing is. And I would say I liked it before. I absolutely love it now with this tandem axle. The walking beam axle, because it makes so much of a difference. There is a big freaking hole that I just hit with the tractor that made the tractor bounce, and the walking beam just walked right over it. So I'm going to show you guys this thing in action, just so you can see. You can see how little is on the ground. Like, it's barely grass clippings. I made a joke with my mom saying that I think we should have just cut the grass and baled that, because I think we would have got more off this hay. But look at it now. Like, I just can't believe how much this thing is cleaning up. When I first got it, I knew it was a good rake, and I heard good things on the internet from other YouTubers, like one lonely farmer who's got an H&S, but I wanted the Kuhn, and I thought it was a little bit of hype. But when you see this thing and it's sweeping, literally sweeping the field clean, it's not missing anything. It amazes me, absolutely amazes me. So here we go. So bear in mind, guys, I'm gonna drive a little slow for this thing, only because I don't have a mount, so it's pretty much me driving with one hand, so a little difficult. I'll try and keep it as stable as I can, but no promises. So I wanted to take a second and just tell you guys that I didn't get paid by Kuhn or any dealer to say anything about this rake. I genuinely really believe in what it did and what its abilities were compared to the different styles of rake. I really like this V rake. I could go as fast as I wanted. I had hills, I had bumpy fields, I couldn't go that fast. But if it was flat fields, you could cruise it as fast as a tractor would go. I couldn't believe it, and it cleaned the entire field like a vacuum. I was shocked because even dead thatch that was inside the hayfield, it was picking up. It was picking up everything imagined, every little bit of hay there. So I took this time to really talk about this rake because I know when I was looking at a rake, I had trouble finding the rake in action except for on dealership videos. And I think they kind of give a skewed perspective, and they show a lot of positives, but they don't really show it in real working conditions. And that's really why I made this video, because I want someone, if they were looking at a Kuhn rake, to see that it was working from a real farmer, really using it in the way that someone else would use it in their operation. I liked it. There's no PTO, so there's a lot less fuel usage, and it was fast, and I could bring, in my operation, I have a 13-foot mower, I could bring 2 windrows into one, so 26 feet into one. It's 24, but the way it puts it into the windrow on my mower, it'll put both two windrows into one. So it merges windrows, it flips it. You can even flip it if it gets rained on. It was an incredible piece of equipment. And the reason I liked it over the H&S was I found it was built heavier. Same with the Peckway. I looked at that too. I found that this was built a lot heavier and a lot stronger, and something that could deal with the aches and pains of a working farm operation, and someone that didn't have to baby the equipment. So that's why I got it. It was a little more money than the H&S, and I believe it was a little more money than the Peckway. So I felt it was worth it, and I felt that the build quality made the difference on that little extra money. So I just wanted to mention that, guys, and here's my normal closing.
Thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe. Young Gun Farmer 416 signing out.